Oh, baloney. The whole thing always gets back to drugs.
Hello, my name is Sandro Graca and I'm a licensed acupuncturist. Those guitars were the loudest thing I've heard this morning because it's Sunday morning. I haven't had breakfast yet. Thanks to Siobhan, I've had coffee, but I haven't even had breakfast yet. And I had someone on the other line really excited about something really special to tell you all. So I said, yeah, okay, let's just get the camera rolling. And I said, yeah, okay, look, this is someone really important for us. So I said, whatever, yeah, let's go and do it. Otherwise, I'd be in bed. Um, but this is someone really, really special. You've seen her on this vlog before, and you will see her a lot more because, as you could see from one of the last vlogs that we had out, I'll leave the link up there, she has been announced as one of the main speakers at the pre-symposium for the Integrative Fertility Symposium 2018. So you will see a lot more from this person. This is Naava Carman. You've seen a few bits and pieces before because we met in Rothenburg where Lauren, Siobhan and I went to her lecture when she was lecturing at the TCM Congress. And recently we've been to Edinburgh to one of her talks because of the my work with the Obstetrical Acupuncture Association. I just want to brush up on my obstetrics as much as possible. So she was doing a full day on the complex diseases of pregnancy. So you've seen Naava featured a lot here. She's well known internationally, and as I said, she must be really, really proud being announced as one of the lecturers for the pre-symposium. I hope that's not why she's calling me this early on a Sunday morning, but she sounds really excited about something and she wants to tell you all something before everybody else knows. So I suppose the best thing to do is just to go to split screen and just hear whatever it is that Naava Carman wants to share with us. So let's go. So everybody knows that I'm not really a morning person, and this is being recorded on a Sunday morning. And apparently it's because someone has really important news to tell me. And I said, like, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's the news about speaking at the IFS 2018. I recorded the video. It's online. You can go and check it out. Like, what is going on? Why did you wake me up this early in the morning? And then Nava goes, no, it's not that. That's all online. Everyone can find that out. I have something even more exciting to tell you on a Sunday morning. So please, let's make this worthwhile. And what is it that you want to share with everyone?
I'm going to share with you the fact that I have manifested out of my brain this diploma, and that I'm delighted to say before we go live with booking that I have more people, double the amount of people, in fact, than I have places. So we're going live Monday the 4th. 10 o'clock for the people who've already signed up. They get 24 hours of access to book in. So it might be that we even sell out before we go public. All of the advertising isn't going out until next week. There's still an advert to come in our trade magazine. But I'm delighted to say I think that it won't even be necessary. And I feel quite proud of myself and everybody who's on kind of the same wavelength at this time to join in.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited and looking forward to doing it.
This is amazing then. Like, but what is it that you're doing then? Like, what is this diploma? What is in it? Like, what can you share before even it goes live?
Well, it is 5 days or 5 seminars, 10 days. And anyone who's been to a seminar will know that over the last 2 years while I've been trialing them, a lot of them started as one day. Yeah. And everybody ended up brain dead at the end of the day. There was just too much information. So I've elongated them, I've extended them, I've worked on them. Literally each seminar that I've done has had months and months and months of research and work go into it, and then me practicing and giving the lecture again and again and again until I think it's of a really good standard. And I realized at the end of that 2 years what I had was the makings of the diploma. And what I also had was stuff that nobody else was working on, which is quite important actually. If I'm going to ask you to come along and give me your time and your money and your attention, that has to be of good enough value that it really is transformative or changing, makes you look differently at how you're treating your patients. So I've pulled together 5 weekends, and they're going to cover every aspect of reproductive immunology from a TCM and a Western point of view. And that includes all about the immune system, recurrent miscarriage, preeclampsia. Then I have weekend on polycystic ovaries, a great amount of information on diet and supplements, hyperstimulation, an entire weekend on all sorts of assisted conception and how to guide your patients through it. And all of these weekends, of course, are from both a TCM and a Western medicine point of view. And I'm going to be talking about how to integrate them and how to take practical TCM out of that information to make it happen for your clients. I'm going to be talking about complex diseases of pregnancy, which is a course that you've just been on, my last one.
Yeah.
And it's not just, morning sickness or back pain. It's hardcore stuff that I do see in clinic, like pruritic urticaric papules of pregnancy, PUPS it's called, which is something that you wouldn't see that often, but if you do, you really want to know how to deal with it. I'm going to do information on endometriosis, and we're going to look at every part of fertility that I can think of to give you the skills you need to really take your practice to the next level.
Okay, now you're making this worthwhile getting up this early in the morning now, because this is really exciting stuff then. Yeah, and then you're right. So only as we're recording this only last week, and people have seen this on the vlog as well. Siobhan and I went to Edinburgh to one of your talks, and that is, I wouldn't go as far as saying that the brain was fried, but that is a lot of amazing information. I still have the notes. Here, and everyone can just, even for everyone to see, like, the amount of stuff that you give in terms of information for the one day only. So I can only imagine how much information you're going to get for the whole, which is great, because sometimes, you might go and how much are you going to write in one day and how much you're going to keep in your brain in one day, but that is amazing.
Reference, basically.
Yeah, I did and just for people to know, in terms of what people know about the two of us going around and learning as much as possible, I wanted to do that complex diseases of pregnancy because of the Obstetrics Acupuncture Association, just as a refresher, going through things. I still have the notes there with me because the course was absolutely amazing. So if that was you one day, I can only imagine what you're going to do with 5 weekends?
It's 5 weekends.
Oh my God,
and what I can promise you is that you'll have really good quality color notes, properly bound, so you have them as like a reference book for you to keep on your clinic desk. We're going to talk about how to read blood tests, how to translate them into Chinese medicine, new ways to look at temperature charts, new approaches that are not in books that I'm going to write a book about it next year. I'm taking some time off to do that. But a completely different way of thinking about how to treat in the luteal phase and in pregnancy that transforms your practice. When you've been hitting your head against a wall and something and there's nothing in a book, this is the thing that will take you to that next level.
And it's so cool, I've said this so many times about meeting people like you, and so out there, and so really, really pushing things forward. And it was a pleasure to meet you. At the first time I was at any of your lectures was in Rothenburg. So and you've been all over the world, and you're going to continue to be all over the world, because we'll see you in Vancouver as well for the IFS. None other than actually a pre-symposium lecture. It's not just Naava doesn't just go and do like one of the lectures. No. She takes over the full slot in one day. This is where you are, and that's pretty cool. And it's really important that other practitioners kind of look at you and go, I want to do that too, and I want to learn from that person, because this is so important for my own development, but actually for the people coming in the door as well. Like it's so cool. Like at all the people that you can help then. It's amazing.
And most importantly, I want you to do it too. That's why I'm doing this, because I don't believe in competition, and I don't believe in keeping things to myself. And what I really want to do is give and share as much as has been given and shared with me, and just create this pool of colleagues that I can work with and be, championed with and learn from. And so, come along. Let me give you the contents of my brain on a platter.
I was going to say that to you, that I don't know how you're going to work around that, but you're saying about having twice the numbers. You do know that you're going to have to keep 2 seats though, because Siobhan and I will be there. So whatever way you're going to do.
Seats reserved.
Do I get but I knew first because I recorded with you, and I need those 2 seats. So sorry everybody else, but 2 are for Siobhan and me. So I'm sorry.
10 left.
There you go. Yeah, that's the way to go. Yeah. The website is fertilitysupport. Is it .com?
You can get to it through .com or .co.uk. Either is
Okay,
fine.
that's /secrets is where you have all the information. I'll leave the link down here as well. I can only say that I was so happy when not only I knew before you did, because I remember texting you to say that you'd been selected for the Integrative Fertility Symposium, but I was so delighted that not only I was so delighted, and then I can't actually go to half of your talk, so sorry about
Because you've
that.
got the egg-bomb exam.
Yeah, which is another thing about pushing the boundaries out there. I've had people asking me, why are you doing that? And I'm like, why not?
Because it
why
will
not?
eventually come over here.
Absolutely.
And we have to be ahead of that. We
Yeah.
have to be all over it. And I think it's brilliant that you do that.
So, but I will sneak in after lunch anyway. So I'll be keeping an eye. And for everyone else, it's going to be the pre-symposium talks. I don't know if you know that, but they're actually live on the day. So there's no excuses. Anyone around the world can just log in and they can actually get the pre-symposium. Pre-symposium lectures are actually online and live. So it's not like the other ones that only go after a while. So get the opportunity. It's there. fertilitysupport.co.uk/secrets. Congratulations on going to Vancouver as well. I'm looking forward to that.
And thank you for spending the time on a Sunday morning interviewing me.
I wonder what's for breakfast now. And the other thing,
I've got a 3-year-old. It's like lunchtime for me already.
Yeah, this is Sunday morning. I just got myself into doing more studying, and I haven't even had breakfast. So that's a good morning's work. Can I go back to bed now? Naava, thank you so much for your time. I really, really hope you can come on the vlog whenever you want. Seriously, just whenever you want. I'll leave the links down here. I'll leave the description as well. I'll post it all over social media. Can I just post this whenever I want to, or do you want me to wait?
That'd be great. Yeah.
So everyone's going to get the heads up on this. It's fantastic. Look, I wish you all the best, and I'm looking forward to it now. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you soon.
Oh, baloney. The whole thing always gets back to drugs.